soy tu fan. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias por todo el apoyo. What
Yo,
up?
what's up?
How are you?
I'm chilling.
What are you?
Chilling, just tired. I'm at my house. What about you?
Same. At home. Quarantine life.
Oh, fire. Yeah, just damn. Yeah. Where do you live?
I'm in LA.
Oh, fire.
Yeah, what about you?
I'm in Houston.
Oh, East Town. Okay. How's the weather?
It's like overcast, I guess. Oh,
It's
I'm
raining. We've been
really?
Yeah, we've been getting some rain, which is kind of nice.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my.
was I was there last week and it rained, right? It was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's dope.
Oh yeah.
What you been up to these days?
Um, honestly, I just woke up.
I'm getting
Yeah.
that for sure.
Yeah, I definitely just woke up. I'm trying to you know, I just threw some cold water on my face, but
All good. Well, we'll take it easy. Are you more of a night owl or a morning person?
definitely not a morning person. It's like 2 o'clock, or it's like 1:30 something right now. So,
So,
but
definitely
yeah,
night owl.
yeah, pretty much. I think I was in bed at what, like 9 a.m.
Mm.
Not on purpose though, but
Is that like, I'm curious, is that like something like you feel like creatively your brain is more active like on a different frequency like at night?
I I don't know. I feel like it's super random times. Like last night, I didn't do anything. If I'm being real, like I didn't make anything, nothing. So, what
Do
about
you
you? Do you
do
make music during the day or not?
I'm a morning person now.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd you
My
change that?
old lady, so I feel like my voice or just like creatively, like nothing good is gonna come out of me after like my brain is just fried. Like it's
Mm,
just and like all I can think about is my bed or food. So
yeah.
um there's been times where like I remember back in the days like when I first started out, I was in the studio till 5 a.m. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the next day listened to what you made and I was like, did I really think that that was good? Like what was I thinking at 5 in the morning? Like it's just so different for me, I guess.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of oh, this is way harder than it actually is type of thing when the delusion hits. So,
For sure. And I feel like cutting vocals too. I don't know about you, but like I'm such like that's one thing that I do geek out over when I'm cutting vocals. I could spend hours on it. And I feel
mhm,
much more on point. Like I can
yeah.
cut 3 songs in one day if I start at like a an earlier time, my chops are nice and warmed up. But it's like if
Hmm.
I get into the studio at like any time past like 9:30 p.m. and we're trying to cut 3 songs, it's gonna be impossible. We'll be there all night. And then I'll still won't be happy with the performance the next day.
Yeah, I feel you. Does your voice get all raspy or dry or something?
Yeah, and it's just the control. It's just like
Mm,
more control over it. You know what I mean? I guess the most important thing is also just like what the song is calling for, right?
mm-hmm.
So like if the song is calling for this like super laid back, like super low rasp, like I kind
Yeah.
of tired, it's supposed to sound sexy, whatever, then I totally make it work. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Morning, I can't even really say I'm really that much of a morning person either though.
Yeah. I feel you.
What are you gonna have for breakfast? Are you a breakfast person?
Yeah, I think I actually got this place called Chewy's. So it's just kind of like random ass food. Like it's good though.
Is
Like
it is
it's like
it
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex? I was gonna
Yeah.
say I love Tex-Mex. So
Yes.
did you grow up in Houston?
Yeah, I did.
Raised?
Yeah, I was I'm from here, but I moved to LA like a couple years ago, but then I just like once COVID hit, I bought a house over here in Houston because like I just realized I could do a lot of stuff from home. Like we were talking about that the other day. Like you could just do a lot of stuff from home, and um, you know, it's it's nice to just be able to kind of like bounce back and forth.
No, totally. So when you cut your bits of F is for Friends, where were you? Were you in LA?
Yeah, I was in LA. I went to like Pulse over at Pulse and cut it over there.
That's
Yeah. Where were you at?
I was in LA too.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, I was in LA. I've been here basically all of quarantine. I mean, very, very rarely am I like comfortable with the idea of like having to like travel a bunch for
Hmm.
work. So like, I don't know, a huge responsibility to like just, try my very best, do as much as I can. And it's really cool though to see like how our song with Tiny just kind of like execution, like if everybody has the same goal and
Hmm.
everybody to do, like anything is possible. And
Yeah.
I that's something that for me as an artist has been one of like the greatest things is just like still making like collaborative efforts with other creatives to
Yeah.
be able to give to fans or to projects like that uniqueness, that little spark, that light that really brings projects to life, you know? Like
Yeah.
did you would be on a SpongeBob soundtrack?
No, it was super dope though. Like,
Great.
so it's definitely like a blessing for sure. Cause I mean, like when y'all hit me up to do it, I was geeked about it. I was just like, yeah, of course, I'm not gonna not do it, you know. Um, and it was cool because like, I mean, you you might feel the same way. Like just like kind of like the challenge of getting it to sound uh more modern, or I don't really know how to explain it. I guess like more like
Like a
today.
song, real song.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, the interpretation of it all I think is just what really it like it brings back this nostalgia, right? Like I mean SpongeBob is SpongeBob. Like SpongeBob's an OG. Like SpongeBob's
yeah,
been around ever and still obviously has such a strong presence and has been introduced to so many generations now at this point. And when I remember I have videos like from way back in the day, literally screaming like for friends who do stuff together.
yeah.
And you think like as an artist though, you're like, how are you gonna flip a song like that?
That's
Like
exactly what I was going
how,
through.
like it's a cartoon song. Like no way. And then of
Yeah,
course my bro Tiny does what he does, which is
now,
just that
yeah,
and just
yeah,
such a visionary. Like speaking to him on what his musical influences are and just like how wide it is, it's like it totally makes sense actually. Like that it doesn't make sense
yeah.
how good it is. It's pretty dope. Is there do you like remember like the first time talking to Tiny? Like did he have anything for you like in mind? Did he share anything with you like wanted as far as performance for the song?
Honestly, it was kind of like just very much like do you, and I thought that was dope because a lot of people will kind of come in and like try to provide a direction or whatever, which is cool. Like that works a lot of times, you know. But like on this one, being kind of like just giving the reins a little bit, like um, it was kind of intimidating to be honest with you at first, because again, like I didn't really know, but like how I was gonna do it. But then hearing you on the chorus and everything. Uh, it definitely helped me get. I genuinely don't know if I would have been able to uh, like do the same thing if you weren't on the chorus, like if you hadn't cut your vocals already.
Yeah.
Because I
That's
remember going to that session, like listening to like the demo track without any of my vocals on it. I'm like, oh, like how am I gonna do it?
yeah.
Like this is definitely gonna be interesting. So I just like went in there and like did melodies and stuff like that, and just like sat there, and it actually didn't take long at all. But
Yeah, it's like going back to like the song. There's something so easy about it,
mhm,
and that also really reflects like how friendships should be, right? They should be easy. They should be like just this like so they come and they go like a wave. Like it's literally a wave. Like it's just
yeah,
the whole song. It's just like it makes you happy. It makes you like nostalgic, and I feel like obviously working on a song like this with you guys, I felt the same way. You know, obviously as an artist, to create something, to cut something, and that whole process together, it looks different for everyone, and depending on the song. And I
mhm,
know about sometimes there are situations where there's almost specific instructions that
mhm,
are like you have to meet this attitude or this energy. But what's really dope I think about you know, an artist like Tiny, you know, because he's not just a producer to me, he's an artist. Like he's on another level of
right,
creative, um is that he really embraces other artists. Like
mhm,
he's not a producer who's gonna call you and say, hey, I want you to sound like this person.
right,
You know, he's gonna be like, I chose you because I love what you do. So
right,
just you. And I got the same vibe when cutting my parts on the song, and that whole creative process, because I feel like that's what made it so special for me. You
yeah.
know, it made it really dope. So I'm so excited. What do your fans think of the song?
They seemed to like it a lot. Like I was kind of curious on what they would think for sure. You
Mm-hmm.
know, um, like just in general. I knew everybody was gonna be hyped because it's SpongeBob. You know, who's not gonna be
Yeah.
happy about that? But yeah, I was just curious on what their reaction would be because it's so different, but like it's tight. You know, it's just one of those things. So
Totally.
they seem to love it. So
I'm
and we got tons of SpongeBob merch and stuff. It's super sick.
Yo, did you get the popcorn?
Um, I didn't get the popcorn.
Oh man, I just got this colorful little baggie of colorful popcorn.
Oh
Like,
wait, yeah, I got that. Was it in the box? Like,
yes,
in yeah. I got.
bro, the popcorn is wild.
I
It is.
haven't tried it.
I thought I'm like, yo, I don't know. It's a little sus. It's all different kinds of colors. When I tell you, I devoured that bag. I like inhaled it. I didn't even chew it. I inhaled that popcorn that they sent. It was so good. Shout out to the whole SpongeBob crew for sending over exclusive SpongeBob plushies and you know, popcorn that tasted
Yeah.
delicious. Yeah, for sure. I feel you. I geeked even just that, like being such a fan growing up.
Mhm.
You get a little SpongeBob care package at your front door. Like, how are you not supposed to
Yeah.
feel?
Yeah. And honestly, the box was nice too. Like the box was like really nice and like just clean wood lines and everything.
The inner grandma in me is like, oh, I'm gonna repurpose the hell out of this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
use this store, you know, memorabilia. My SpongeBob memorabilia is gonna go right in there. I love it. I love it. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. I'm glad you did.
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's dope.
Cool. Well, I'm happy to know that your fans are vibing the song. My fans are definitely vibing the song too. I want to give a, I'm reading some of the comments y veo que tenemos fans que están pidiendo que hablamos en español. Perdona, que obviamente hay uno aquí que solamente puede hablar en español. I'm just giving my Spanish speaking fans are like, please speak Spanish. So I'm just giving them the disclaimer really quick, that of course we would love to, and I can recap them on this conversation a little bit later. Do you know any Spanish?
Not really. Like I really want to learn. That's definitely honestly that was a goal during quarantine. I kind of got a little bit intimidated to be honest with you. Like I wasn't really sure how to go about like learning a new language, but
You're
like I
in Texas.
definitely want to.
I was gonna say you're in Texas. I just say, you
Yeah.
know, just start trying to have conversations, make some friends. The best way, just kind of, you know, learn as you go. Honestly, even for me, I grew up speaking English and Spanish,
Mhm.
and that's why I say I speak Spanglish, because it's kind of just this fusion of the two.
Yeah.
And I only got better with my Spanish by just trying, just talking, and just
Yeah.
doing it. So it is intimidating, I think, to just overall learn a new language. I guess I got a head start because I was introduced to it since birth, basically.
Yeah.
But things will start making sense. But if you want, you can give a little hola to the Spanish speaking fans. I want to hear how your hola sounds.
Hola.
Good. It sounds. I think
Yeah.
you'll do just learning. I think you got to give
Sweet.
yourself more credit.
Yeah, it like literally all my friends, like pretty much all my friends are Spanish, so I'm like, damn, I'm gonna mess up how I like say something and it's gonna be like embarrassing or something. So,
Can you
I'm sorry.
can you roll your R's like?
I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, bro. You know what? We're gonna touch base again on your Spanish in like a month, and I hope that you can like
Okay.
give hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi reloj dice que la hora es, and then you can practice your tongue.